Alright, hey, what's up, guys? There's a TikTok I just got through watching, and I found it kind of interesting, so we're gonna kind of go over this. Let me play it first.
Need any help, sweetie?
No, thanks. I've done this before.
Red goes to positive and black goes to negative.
Thanks, but
I can just do it for you. I know a lot about cars.
honestly, I've got this under control.
I've heard males say that before. But we all know you guys are just scared to ask for directions. It's a good thing I'm here to help.
I don't need any help.
Jeez, you don't have to act so stuck up. I was just trying to help you. You're not even hot, okay?
Hey, baby, is she bothering you? Don't worry. I can protect you. Do you want any, help with your car?
Oh, God. Well, both of you just please leave me alone.
Oh, this is why they're all gonna die alone with their table saws.
Hell yeah.
Okay, now I did find that funny, because that is pretty funny. I like their little acting. There's a couple of things going on here, right? And it's satire. I get what satire is, okay? But I do wonder how many women watch this thinking that, well, first of all, let's say, for instance, my wife, if my wife were to get a flat, and she would never do this, okay? But just giving an example, if she were to try to get out the spare herself and try to, lift the car herself using the jack and all that, I'm pretty sure, despite her age, right? She's not a young girl anymore. Despite her age, some dude is probably going to walk up and try to help her, right? So I've talked about the anima traits in men, right? And the anima traits in men are usually the more nurturing kind of aspect of men. Have like this impulse to help people when they are in need, right? It could be someone like me, actually, with my hood up, right? Looking in it. Some dude is probably going to come up to me and ask me if everything's okay. More than likely, right? Especially if they know about cars or if they know how to fix a flat. If some guy sees me struggling with my tire, more than likely, he's going to offer assistance, But this is satire, right? But there's probably girls out there who legitimately know how to change a tire and still have guys kind of come up to them, right? And this is the point of the video, I think, more than likely, where it's like dudes who obviously just trying to get in your space, right, and won't back off. I'm not a girl, I'm not a woman, so I don't know. I've never experienced that. A lady would have to tell me, and it's going to be anecdotal, right? If, let's say, for instance, they were out changing a tire and they tell the guy, I know how to change a tire. I don't need help, but thanks for the offer, right? Most dudes, I want to guess that most guys will probably back off and be like, okay, no problem. Good luck. At least that would be me. I've helped women change tires before. Have a really distinct memory of, actually, the first time I ever changed a tire was helping some girl who was stranded at the convenience store my mother worked at the time. I was an adult, right? I think my brother and I were cruising around. We stopped by the convenience store to talk to our mom for a bit. And there's this white lady. I say white lady because it's pretty weird to see any kind of white person back where I'm from, living in Texas, that part of Texas. And this white girl, I said lady, she was actually like a girl. She was like, scared to death that she was stranded. She didn't know how to change a tire. This is before cell phones were more common, so this is back 2000, probably 2002, 2003. So she was like horrified, right? And she asked me and my brother if we can change her tire. And we did. And we did it. We figured it out together. My brother's not very, changing a tire is easy, right? So back then I didn't know that. So it's like one of the first times I ever changed a tire, and it wasn't this thing where I was like trying to hit on her or anything. I was trying to help her because it was very obvious that she was terrified, and I kind of felt bad for her. So it was even in me as like a young, older teenager to help somebody in need, even though I wasn't too confident myself. I don't know, man, like it's just weird. I don't know how these girls think, if they truly think that guys are just out to get them, right? And I don't know how often it happens. I'm sure it does happen where a pretty young girl's like, maybe trying to change her tire trying to change her tire or whatever, getting a jump off of somebody. Usually 2 people are involved when you're hooking up. What this guy's doing, right? He's hooking up his battery, obviously, to get it boosted, or maybe he's boosting someone else, right? And usually, 2 people are involved anyway, so it's like 2 dumbasses figuring it out. So chances are no one's really going to come up on you when you're getting a boost from somebody, or you're trying to give a boost to somebody, because chances are, like, either one of the 2 people are going to know how to do it, right? And it's not always the case. Maybe you have 2 women. Let's just be honest, like, women don't know, like Kirk said in a video, like, women don't know how physical things work most of the times. It's nothing wrong with that, okay? It's just a matter of fact. And there's plenty of women out there too that are probably fucking way more savvy than me when it comes to cars or whatever. I don't know much about cars, so but I do want to go over some comments here, because the comments are interesting. I don't know, and it's little stories like this where I'm like, that sounds like a fucking made up story, where this person right here, I guess I can just read it. Reminds me of when I was changing a flat tire in a parking lot, as some dude watches me jack up my car and start to remove the bolts. He comes over and said he will help me, but got upset when I told him I didn't need help. He tried to take my wrench away from me forcefully until my boyfriend showed up. He only walked away because another guy showed up. And then she, rolling eye emoji. I don't know, man. That sounds... I'm not gonna lie, that really does truly sound like a made-up story. Like, you really think... Like, I can't imagine that, especially in a more public setting. Like, chances are, flat tires probably haven't happened out in the open, but some dude walks up to you and tries to snatch away your wrench. Like, really? Like, I don't know. It's just... That's just a fucking weird story to me. I don't know. I get the impression sometimes these comments in TikTok are like made up fairy tales of what they think guys do to women. You know what I mean? It's just bizarre in my opinion. And like comments like this, where I've always matched men's energy unconsciously and learned early on that's why they think I'm too much. That really goes back to the animus, the women who try to emulate the animus traits in men, you know what I mean? And I've worked with girls who know what they're doing, and they taught me things, and I liked that about them, because like I can finally fucking relax, like I don't have to lead this dumbass. Like, for once they can take the reins, and I just let them take the reins. It's whatever. I don't give a fuck, especially if I'm at work. It's like, if they know how to do something, let's say for instance, I don't like, they don't know how to do, well, give a good example. The photo lab, right? There's certain gift, I guess we call them like gift ideas. Like we have to make stuff, right? We got to put canvases together. Like yesterday, I just made a metal sheet, and I taught the new girl that works there how to do it. And it's not like this, fucking weird, I'm a guy gonna teach this girl how to do it. It's like, no, this is part of our job. It's like, I'm gonna teach you how to do this, and if you need me to show you again later, just ask and I'll show you again. There's nothing wrong with that. And there's a girl that works there, that Asian lady who knows everything about photo, right? She knows everything, how to make everything. And I go to her when I don't know how to make something. It's like, hey, teach me how to do this. I don't know how to make it, right? And it's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like this girl, this Asian lady, is like trying to be masculine. She just knows things about the photo lab that I don't. So she's my go-to person when it comes to asking anything, right? And it's not this weird girl power thing with her. It's just a matter of fact that she knows things. It has nothing to do with her being a woman. This is why, like, little stories or these fucking like comments, is that people really think like this. It's just so fucking strange to me. All right, one more quick comment. This one caught my attention. Literally was edging along and got to a slightly rough bit, and literally my dad, who did some reason, was observing my work, said, "Why are you using that tool? Why aren't you using the tools that's meant for the job?" Spoiler, I was, and proceeded to go and get a specific tool without asking if I needed help first. Knowing my dad, if I hadn't stopped him, he would have then come over and start to show me how the tool works just because. And after that, when I started trimming the lawn again, observing, he was like, "You don't hold the button in when you're trimming, do you?" But I said no, and he was like, oh, because he didn't get to give another lesson. It's exhausting. And I'm like, really, man? Like, do you not understand how fathers work? Like, he's not trying to, like, look, I'm just guessing, okay, because I don't know this guy, but there's a very high probability that he's not trying to, like, mansplain something to you. He's trying to spend time with you. He's looking for any excuse he can to show you how to do something, to show you what he knows, to just be around you. Like, you're his daughter, for God's sake. Like, he's not this fucking toxic male boogeyman that's out to ruin your fucking day, dude. And like I said here, he just wants to spend time with you, and that's the only way he knows how. Like, dudes, like, parents are fucked up, okay? Like I say all the time, and like, parents are afraid to talk to their children, you know? And I can only imagine this guy who's probably kind of afraid of his own daughter. And I don't know for sure, but more than likely she displays traits that her mother does that he doesn't like. So he's kind of afraid to approach her. He doesn't know how to bond with her, probably because he's never bonded with her before, you know? That's sad. So if I were to just guess, right, without really knowing them, I would like, I like 9 out of, like 90% sure, 95% sure this guy was just wanting to spend time with his daughter, his adult daughter, right? Because she's doing trimming work and all that. And we don't even know, like, where did she learn how to do that? Did she learn from him? You know, I don't know, just throwing that out there. And it's like, give your dad a break, dude. Like, come on, really? Like, you don't have to be a cunt like this. That's what I mean by this feminism shit, this toxic male bullshit that they think's going on is just a fucking illusion to these, in reality, right? And it's like, I don't understand. I mean, I do understand, but it's just really sad. It's just sad and kind of gross that so many girls, like so many women, have this mentality when it comes to men. It's like, you can't even give the benefit of the doubt to your fellow human beings just a little bit. And I'm a fucking pessimist, okay? I know behind the scenes of every human being, there's always something in the background that's fucked up, right? Their motivations are fucked up. But you're gonna have a glimpse of the light when it comes to men and truly wanting to help, you know? And to be honest, I think this really only comes from men, where it's like, when they see somebody, I can give you an example real quick. For instance, when it was like a lady, what were we doing? We were leaving Big Lots. Yeah, it was me, my daughter, and my wife. We're walking out of Big Lots, and I was kind of walking ahead of them a little bit. And we heard a noise, like, the best way I can describe it is like meat hitting cement. Like a body hitting the cement, like the road, right? So we all turn around, we see a lady who's on the ground, is an older lady, is a black lady, and she was struggling to get back up. So I raced over there and tried to help her back up, and she was an older lady, so she was having trouble kind of getting up on her own. So I literally kind of had to, like, pick her up, you know, in a way, not making sure not to hurt her, you know, letting her use me as like a rock to balance herself until, you know, the EMT or whoever the fuck got there. And it's like, you know, I didn't even hesitate to go help her, right? And like a week later or something, I made a joke. We were sitting in the cafeteria, right before the band my daughter is going to play, her little junior high band. I forgot. I think it was Christmas. I think it might have been Christmas, actually, this past Christmas. And this old woman was, not old woman, she was kind of middle-aged. She kind of walks in front of us, right? And she kind of tripped a little bit, either on my foot or my wife's foot, somebody's foot. And I think she, like, put her hand on my knee, and she said, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And like, "No, it's okay." And I think I made a joke after she walked away, is that I made a stupid joke, okay? Like, "Oh, I want to help her anyway. She's just going to end up accusing me of sexual harassment." I just made a stupid fucking joke about that, all right? Because you just never know with some people. Like, you could, like with that lady, right? And when I helped her up, ain't no telling if she might have actually accused me of groping her or some bullshit. And I think when I had to grab her, I had to, you know, kind of get up on her. And it's unfortunate that, because I don't want to fucking touch that. Like, really? I don't want to touch some old lady. But I made a joke about that, and my wife took me seriously. Like, she got all upset with me right after that. Hey, it's 88 degrees. Sweet. I can see the I can see the marquee from here at the little workout center across the street and it say 88 degrees. That's beautiful. Anyway, it's like I don't know, it's like, and I asked my wife, I was like, do you not remember just last week I helped some old lady get up off the damn concrete? And it's, I don't know, man, it's just fucking weird. This, I don't know, feminism is just such fucking brain rot bullshit. Like, I just can't keep having to point it out. Because it's so nasty and so degrading. It's like dehumanizing, this feminism shit. And so many girls just buy into it because they think they're empowering themselves or whatever the hell they think they're doing. Oh yeah, I was reading the comments and somebody was talking about that female gaze shirt. That's actually pretty funny. It's Medusa. I've talked about, I brought up, it's like looking into Medusa's gaze. What was it, the 90 Seconds to Midnight, I think it was, and this lady, this older woman on the stage was like deer in the headlights, and I think I made a joke saying it's like staring at Medusa. Anyway, y'all, I think that's it. Y'all take it easy, let me know what you think.